Hello, everyone. Good day to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you will stop for a moment to just give me your attention as I share from the book, The Cayman Islands A to Z, and it's to do with the 26 letters of the alphabet. I hope you get comfortable now, and so we'll share maybe just 7, 8, 9 letters, who knows? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Come on, help me sing along. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Give yourself a wonderful share right there for saying your ABC, and maybe you sang it better than I was trying to do, so clap yourself extremely extra for that, for singing while I was talking. Alright, good to share with you today from the book The Cayman Islands A to Z, and we're gonna talk about airplane, parrot, turtle, and some wonderful stuff that you can find here in the Cayman Islands. And I will start off with the first letter from the alphabet, and the letter A. So right now the letter A is for airplane. So are you seeing the airplane zoom as it flies across the sky? The next time you see the Cayman Airways airplane, you will go, ah, A for airplane. Okay? And some tidbits information parents can read with you at another time about Cayman Airways and some stuff here in the Cayman Islands. Next, we'll move on to the letter B. B is for boat. And you see that beautiful boat right there. The gentleman trying his best to stay steady on the open sea. Looking a bit rough, but he's taking care to keep going. And some information there about the Cayman Islands being a boat builder, and you can see wonderful right there the letter B for boat. Can you think of another word from the letter B? How about banana, baby, boy? Yes. And you can come up with so many others like the color blue. And sometimes when you're feeling sad, you can say, I'm feeling blue, right? Depending on where you're from, you can use the word blue as how you're feeling. But it's a color blue for the letter B. Next, we can go on to the letter C. And you can see right there, C is for cocoa plum in this book. And cocoa plum, you can find them all over the Cayman Islands. It's grow wild and free. You can find it on the fence side and beach side. But here, what happened? If you find a tree with cocoa plum, before you eat it, wash it. And if it's on somebody's property or somebody's yard, in somebody's yard, ask before you pick from it. So the two things you're gonna do: ask, and if they say yes and you pick it, you wash it before you eat it. Okay, so ask and wash. Next, we're gonna go with the letter D. D for diving. And you go shoo, dive very, very deep into the water or into the pool, wherever you're getting yourself, and getting some diving done. So the letter D is for diving right there. And I'm doing peekaboo from behind the book. Peekaboo, yes. Anyway, the D is for diving. And what you can do with another letter, the letter D for another word. How about dog? How about dog? How about dad? How about a nice dish? So the letter D, diving, right there. And the next letter is E. And we will talk about the egrets. Can you see the egrets right there? And again, I'm playing peekaboo from behind the book. Yes. So there you have it, the egret. and it's a bird. If you're wondering what's an egret, it's a bird, and you'll find them closer to the water. When you go to the beach, you can see some birds there. Maybe one would be an egret. Okay, and the next letter is F. Another water loving friend right here. It's a fish. Can you see the fish? Zoom, 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 zoom. And the fish swims in the ocean, in the sea, or in a pond. Wherever there's water, you can place a fish. Whether it's fresh water or salt water, you can put a fish there. How about giving me another word with the letter F? What about your friend? You have a favorite friend? If you have a friend or a favorite friend, those words are also with the letter F. Family, friend, things that are nice, I think. Family, friends, yes, from the letter F. In here, we talk about the grouper, the NASA grouper, which is an endangered species. And if you're wondering what's an endangered species, yes, your teacher will share also with you what's an endangered species. But right here, for a quick review of it, I will tell you it's a fish that is almost out of its breed, almost down to extinction, where we can find very few of them. So they have to be protected. At the time where they're at right now, we have to protect them. So something that is endangered need to be protected. You can consider yourself endangered also, because it's only you. You're unique, and so your parents and your guardians, they try to protect you. Okay. That's just my fun play on the word endangered right there. The next letter, G. And anyone recognize from my small illustration right here what that is or who that is? God. So the next letter, G, is for God. And the Cayman Islands is a God-fearing country. And what it means to be God-fearing is to know that there is a creator. He creates this entire world. He creates this world that we're living in right now. He creates so many things that we can use for our enjoyment right now. So that is why the Cayman Islands fear God. And our motto says, He had found it on the sea, which is also found in the Bible. So there you have right there. G is for God. And I'll do another peekaboo at you. How are you doing? Are you following along? We have covered A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And what can you come up with the word, or the letter G? What can you come up with from the letter G? Is there any word you can come up with from the letter G? How about something that a lot of us using these days? Google. Yes, a lot of us have to turn to Google right now for learning and other stuff, recording, music, mute. Everything that we're doing sometimes these days require that we use Google. Or how about guava, something you can eat? How about how are you feeling? Good, great. So you can find beautiful stuff with the letter G, or make up your own words, okay? And we are at H. H for heroes. And can you see the heroes playing peekaboo again? Can you count them? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 national heroes, and here they are again up close. All right, and do you know what is a hero and why these people are heroes? Well, a hero is someone who does something extraordinary for something else, not for their own sake, but for someone else. Like these people did something great for the Cayman Islands. Many of their abilities will be listed. If you Google, you can find all the information on all these heroes. The Cayman National 9 heroes, or we have 9 heroes to now, currently 9. So maybe in the future we'll have more heroes, but for now there are 9 national heroes. And you might know Superman and Spider-Man and Batman, but did you know that your teacher and your parents, they are heroes? Yes. And you're going, my parents are heroes? They are heroes. They are protecting you, taking care of you, feeding you, and doing superhuman stuff for you, super stuff for you. So that's why they are heroes. And your teacher teaching you stuff, telling you what to do, how to do it, helping you, actually, not just telling you, but helping you and how you can get stuff done. Also, you can be a hero. How? Do your homework. Yay! That will be a beautiful hero right there, to do your homework. That makes you a wonderful hero. Also, how else you can be a hero? Picking up your toys, your books, clean up your stuff. Yeah, so you're now a hero to mom and dad for doing your stuff. And how else you can be a hero? By sharing and caring. Share with someone, help to care for someone, be nice to your brother or your sister, be nice to your parents, be nice to the neighbor. And just in case, you know what, I'm gonna go back to the letter G and say right here is someone special you can be nice to, not God, but with the letter G, grandma. For those who have grandmas, be extra nice to grandma, because grandmas are the best. They give you nice stuff. Not just because of that, but because of grandma, your parents, and because of your parents you are here. So be extra nice to grandma and grandpa. Alright, so where we're talking about the heroes, you can be a hero by being extremely nice, behave, help each other, help one another, and that can someday grow your character into being a very good role model, to be a nice hero for someone. And now we're off to the letter I. And guess what? Or guess who? Iggy, the iguana. Mr. Iguana right there. And actually we're talking about the blue iguana right there. And you'll find some information about the blue iguana right there. And mom and dad will read that to you, or your teacher, or whoever is helping you with this lesson. I is for iguana. Can you come up with any other word with the letter I? I. Igloo. You know that there are people who live in igloo? Yes, Eskimos. And who's an Eskimo? I'm going too far now. You need to ask your mom and dad that one. So Eskimo lives in igloos, and also you can use an igloo to go to the beach with your picnic stuff. So there are many ways you can use the word igloo. Okay? And get involved. And that's the letter I right there. So get involved and share with others and with yourself nice stuff. Now we're on to some sweet stuff. And this is jam. Now, jam can be made from guava, strawberry, banana. Yeah, right. Lots of stuff you can make jams for, and it's sweet and beautiful. Raspberry, blueberry, anything berry. Nice, right? You can do jam or jelly, so it's beautiful. We do a lot of jams here in Cayman, and you can find them from many different supermarkets and the craft markets and all different markets where you find taste of local jams here. So are you able to come up with something with the letter J? Jack and Jill went up the hill. Do you know that one? Yes. Also Johnny, you know J. Anything else? Come on. Jackfruit. Yes, jackfruit. Yum yum. All right. So let's move on to, are you still coming up with words with the letter J? All right, let's move back. I did jelly because you know peanut butter and jelly, but you got to come up with your own. So this is jam or jelly, and then you can come up with your own. So now, can I move on? I know it's sweet, but can I move on now from J? Okay, nice, thank you. K for kite. And you know you can fly your kite. We fly a lot of kites in Cayman, and used to be a very favorite pastime for the youngsters back then. The older folks used to love to fly kites. Not, you don't see many kids doing it these days. Maybe we don't have time to go outside and fly kites, but I'm sure this summer you're going to come up with a wonderful way to start flying your own kite, right? And you know, when you're swinging that kite in the air and you hear that nice breeze hitting against whatever the tail of the kite, you hear zing, zing, nice music. So there you have it. Those beautiful colors right there with the tail right there. When the wind catch at that and make off with a nice sound, you can almost sing to the sound. So there you have that. All right, where are we now? K, L. L is for lighthouse in this book. In this book, we said L is for lighthouse, and you could say L is for, yeah, there are so many wonderful words like, love, yeah, and a little, laughter. I love to laugh. As you can see, I smile a lot, so you know that before, if I wasn't doing this, I probably would be laughing at whoever is doing this. So don't worry, my day comes along just as everyone else. So here you have lighthouse. And you know what's a lighthouse? See up close? Do you know what's a lighthouse? Let's put it up close again. Yes, a lighthouse. If you're at sea and it's a dark night, you would love for a lighthouse to be on the seaside if you're out there, so that you can know that it's land. Land is near. So lighthouse is there to point you back to land. Anywhere you go and see a lighthouse, you can always say, oh, I'm grateful, I am thankful that there is a lighthouse right here. So if my dad or myself are out at sea, we know we can come back in. So there's a wonderful lighthouse going up to the eastern side of the island, and it's a lot of steps to get up there. And to be exact, I think it's 37. Yes, 37 steps to get up there, to get up to that lighthouse. And the information is there where you can know more about the lighthouse and how far, long time ago, the seamen used to look forward to having that lighthouse on the side of Eastern up there. The next letter is M. M. Can you see that? M? Yes. M is for mangrove in this book. M is also for mommy. M is also for mango. And about the mangrove here, I'll read this information. There are a lot of mangrove trees in these islands. The mangrove wetland is an ecological heart of the Grand Cayman. It means that the trust here, the word ecological, means a branch of science concerned with the understanding, and the interrelationship of organizations and their environment. So for the environment, mangroves are important. Look again at the mangrove tree. You can find them on the water edges, where you find, mostly you find, like, you know, the water looks a little dirtier or darker there, but it's because the mangroves is very important, and we need to keep growing and keep them alive here in the Cayman Islands. Keep as many trees as you can, because it protects the shoreline, it protects the sea, it protects what's growing around it, and so forth. So it's very, 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 very important to keep mangroves active, mangrove tree active. Now the next letter. Guess what? N. Is there a Nancy in the group? N. Is there a Nick in the group? N. Is there a Natalie in the group? N. So N is for noni, and the noni tree is grown here. It's very important. It's a medicine. It's also used for medicine, but not many people like the taste of noni. I myself have not tasted it because it looks kind of ew. Is that right to say ew? But ouch. Yes, but it's very, very good for you, and I understand that it tastes better than it looks and smell. And we will go with N is for Nancy right now, just for the sake of keeping our smiles, keeping our face happy. So N, Nancy, and O, orchid. Now we have orchids here. Actually, we have 26 different brands of orchids here, and it's exactly the amount of letters in the alphabet. 26 letters in the alphabet, 26 orchid in the Cayman Islands. And did you know, let's read this one, the banana orchid. Did you know that the banana orchid, named for the shape of the name bulbs, is our national flower? So if someone should ask you what is the national flower here in the Cayman Islands, you know, oh yes, orchid, the banana orchid. That's the national flower, right? So just like the number of letters in the alphabet, which is 26, there are 26 orchid plants here in the Cayman Islands, different varieties of orchids. So now you know that the banana orchid is one of 26 members. It has a lot of relatives, and this is what the banana orchid looks like. It's a national flower here in the Cayman Islands. All right, we'll get to P. And what's that? What does that look like? A parrot. Wonderful. You know, when we did this book earlier on, 3 years ago, when we did this book, we had the parrot at B is for bird. Sweet story. B is for bird. At the time, the parrot was there, and this little girl picked up the book. She's now my favorite friend, Emily. She picked up the book, and she went, parrot, right at my B. She took the book and changed it around. So Emily, wherever you are, thank you. So she now said, I think you should put P for parrot. And that is why today, Emily, thank you, has changed our B from bird to P for parrot. And the Grand Cayman parrot is a national bird of the Cayman Islands, the Grand Cayman parrot. So if you ever think of the parrot again or see the parrot again, try to figure out if that is the one that is a national bird. It should have a lot of colors like the rainbows. See how many colors right there? So many colors. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I'm doing peekaboo. Beautiful. All right, so P is for parents also. Always listen to your parents. Can you come up with another word for P with P? Pet. What's your favorite pet? Do you have a pet? Name 3 pets. Are my 3 favorites. Oh, I love them all. But I would say a fish first, a dog second, and a cat third. So am I a fish person, a dog person, or a cat person? I am not sure. But a fish first, a dog second, and a cat third. And the rest falls after that. So we are still reading from the Cayman Islands A to Z, and where we got to P for the parrot, and now we'll go to Q. Now that was puzzling, how to come up with letters or words from the letter Q, because you know, if I'm not doing Quebec for country, I gotta go, you know, Q for English spelling or Q whatever. It was kind of, so when I got to the English spelling, I said, oh nice, really, am I in Q, Q-U-E, or am I in queen? So I came up with